What up, everybody? Gonna play some Pokemon Sword after the gameplay. Let's see if my Pokemon need to be healed or not. Yep, they are good to go. Okay, so here we go. Now, gotta check the town map to see where the disturbances are. Alright, there's one in this town at the stadium. So we are going to try to find that disturbance, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Okay, looks like we found it. Okay, we found something. Okay, so we found a gym leader by the looks of it. And a former gym leader is here too. Okay, here we are, about to battle. Oh man, a Torkoal, Gigantamaxed. Well, sorry, Dynamaxed. Okay, and I've got Pangoro out. Okay, so I'm going to use Max Quake. That's super effective against Torkoal while I Dynamax. Here we go. And Pangoro is Dynamaxed. Okay, their Pokemon use Throat Chop. Rillaboom's using Slam. Centiskorch use Crunch. And I'm using Max Quake. Boom. That just took a big chunk of health from him. And Torkoal is using Max Flare. I'm going to use Max Quake again. Okay. They use Throat Chop. Centiskorch use Slam. I'm using Max Quake. Boom. Now he has barely any health left. And he's using a move. Okay, looks like he's using Iron Tail. We still have full health. And let's use Max Knuckle on Torkoal. Welcome. Okay, Torkoal was defeated. Okay, I just received his lead card. Okay, so let's check my Pokemon's health. Okay, still full health. So next up, we are going to go outside, check the town map, and move to the next disturbance, which is right here in Holbury, and we're gonna go there next. Okay, now we go to their stadium, and that's where the disturbance is there. Alright, we're here. And who are we meeting up with? Okay, we're meeting up with Nessa. Alright, so we're going to battle another Dynamaxed Pokemon. And I appreciate all of you joining my live. It means a lot to me. I just want to thank you all, so thank you. Oh, wow, it's a Gyarados this time. That's a dragon. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe, check my Pokemon, see which ones I have, see what's strong against the Gyarados. I'm thinking Palkia, it's my strongest one. But at the same time, it doesn't really have moves that are specific for that one. Let's try Corviknight. And Dynamax him if we could. So go Corviknight. Okay, Gyarados is using Max Hailstorm. And it started to hail. That Pokemon used Throat Chop. Rillaboom's using Drum Beating. And Nessa's Dreadnought is using Rock Tomb. So far, everyone's doing really good with this. But everyone's at low health except for my Corviknight. Oh, looks like I cannot Dynamax though. But let's use Brave Bird. Oh wow, Rillaboom's actually the one that's Dynamaxing this time. Okay, using Throat Chop. Using Max Strike. Which actually affects Gyarados. By the looks of it. And I'm using Brave Bird, so Gyarados is actually getting pretty low on health. Oops. Alright, there we go. Gyarados is using Max Geyser. On Corviknight? What the heck? But I still have a little bit of health here. Okay, that Pokemon used Throat Chop. Rillaboom's using Max Strike. That'll help a lot. Okay, I'm using Brave Bird with Corviknight. Okay, we just defeated the Dynamax Gyarados. Not gonna lie, I wish you would have given me that Gyarados. That's a cool one. Okay, there's some beeping going on. Oh, my full-time phone is ringing. Okay. Seems like we're heading to the Pokemon Lab next. But first things first, I gotta heal my Pokemon. Wait, it's back to full health. No, wait, Corviknight's not. My bad. So yeah, we're gonna go heal Corviknight first. And then we will check the map. And here we are, Pokemon Center. Wonder if we can get any Pokeballs or anything. We should check while we're here. So let's find out. Nope. No funds, so can't do it. Next time we could, I hope. Next time we get in a battle with a person, with a trainer, you know? Okay, so let's get the town map. Okay, looks like we're going down. And we are going right here. Okay, we're in Wedgehurst. Wait a minute. Okay, looking for that lab, which is probably over here somewhere. Yep, found it. Wait a minute, I want to see something. Oops, looks like we're talking to this guy now. Oh boy, they're here. These are the two guys that claim to be kings. They're snobby and insulting, but we hopefully get to battle them now. But basically, they're the bad guys. They're new bad guys. Awesome, we get to battle them. Okay, so here we go. We'll start off small and work our way up. Let's use Bulldoze. But unfortunately, it will affect Double as well. So, Double's using Double Edge. It affected Glossopod. Now I'm using Bulldoze, which unfortunately affects Double as well. Thankfully he didn't faint. But I did do a lot of damage on Glossopod, which was my main goal. Now, Bronzong just used Gyro Ball on me. Let's try X-Scissor on Bronzong. This might do some damage. Double fainted, partially to me, so I feel bad about that. Let's use X-Scissor now. Okay, did some work on Bronzong. And now we've got Corviknight. Alright, let's use more. Well, Corviknight's using Brave Bird on Glossopod and took him out. Nice, that's what I like to see. This is teamwork. Awesome, Colossal just grew to level 59. And now I'm using X-Scissor on Bronzong. because it's actually really effective. It's using extra sensory on Corviknight. Okay, he's sent out Bisharp. But I still want to focus on that Bronzong, because that's what worries me. Okay, Corviknight's using Brave Bird on Bronzong. Maybe we could take him out. And Bisharp is using Night Slash on Corviknight. Pangoro is using X-Scissor. And we just took Bronzong out. Yes! And Pangoro just grew to level 53. Okay, sending out Phalanx. That's a fighting type. That's what worries me next. So let's use Dragon Claw on Phalanx. And they're using close combat on me, so that just took Pangoro out. Okay, I got an idea. Let's see if I have my Corviknight in the party. Alright, using Night Slash on Hop's Corviknight, taking him out. Would have been cool to have two Corviknights out at the same time, though. But here comes my Corviknight. Okay, he sent out Rillaboom. I sent out Corviknight. And I'm going to use Brave Bird on Phalanx, because it's super effective. And here we go. Here's Brave Bird. Phalanx fainted. I got hit a little bit of recoil, but that's okay. And Bisharp is using Swords Dance. That only affects his stats. Alright, sending out Klinklank. Well, Klinklank, sorry. Alright, that's not very effective on either of them. There's that. Drill Peck, what's that do? Alright, not very effective. And none of Corviknight's moves are very effective. But let's at least try Drill Peck on Bisharp. You know? But I'm thinking about bringing on a fire Pokemon, since we got two steel Pokemon out. Okay, used Iron Head on Rillaboom. So yeah, we are going to switch Pokemon now. Let's bring out Coalossal. Been a while since I used him. He's a fully evolved Pokemon. Okay, using Grill Grunt. Can't even pronounce that one. But just took out Rillaboom. And Bisharp is using Night Slash on Coalossal, which is also a rock type. Alright, let's use Heat Crash on Bisharp, which is super effective. Oh man, protected itself. Coalossal just fainted. That's not good. Alright, let's bring out Cinderace. Another fire type. And stronger than Coalossal. Alright, time to use Pyro Ball on Bisharp. Klinklank is using Wild Charge. And was hit by recoil. Now let's use Pyro Ball. And boom! Bisharp is out. Honestly, I really should use Cinderace more, but I like the challenge of using weaker Pokemon first. Okay, time to use Pyro Ball on Klinklank. And he's using Protect. Darn it. Okay, that was using Shadow Claw. But I got some tricks up my sleeve. Max Potion. And here we go. And boom, fully healed. And Klinklank is using Max Charge. Good thing we fully healed. And he was hit by Recoil. Now that one's using Shadow Claw. So what I'm going to do this time is fight. So let's use Pyro Ball on Klinklank. He's using Wild Charge that might... Yeah, that took Cinderace out. So we're going to actually work on reviving a couple of fire types here. So we're going to actually have to sacrifice a Pokemon. It's going to have to be Corviknight. Sorry, Corviknight, but I got to revive some Pokemon. They're down to one Pokemon each, so this just has to be done. Revive on Cinderace. He's using Wild Charge. That almost took Corviknight out. They're using Shadow Claw. It's going to take Corviknight out. So at least we got Cinderace back. Let's bring out Eternus. Maybe we can finish the deal with him. He is a legendary, so let's see what he can do. He does have a fire move. So let's use Flamethrower on Doublade. Alright, and he's a Dragon type too, so that's going to help. Alright, that hit twice. That's not good. But now he's using Flamethrower. Alright, took him out. Now we're down to one Pokemon on their side. And Cinderace gets to, get those, experience points now that he's back. So Klinklank is using Protect. And that's okay, because we got plenty of Flamethrowers here. And now we're going to use Flamethrower again. Okay, they're using Gear Grind. Wonder how many times that's going to hit. Okay, good thing that only hit twice, not 3 times. Because Flamethrower. And we just won the battle. We just defeated him. We just won the battle. And now we can buy Pokeballs. And they're taking it pretty hard. Oh no, she just betrayed Sonia. And handed them the wishing stars. That is not good. That just made it so that they can Dynamax more Pokemon. Not good. Let's talk to Sonia. Alright, let's talk to her. Alright, so let's see where we go next. But we will have to heal the Pokemon. Okay, so let's see what she has to say. Okay, and she came out too. And you guys can read it too, you know. She wants me to look at my town map. Okay, looks like Marnie could be in trouble. That was my cat meowing. Hi, Thor. Alright, before we check the map, we will have to heal the Pokemon. And get some supplies. Alright. Healing the Pokemon now. And you can see what ones are in the party. I'm not gonna lie, I'm frustrated that she gave them all the wishing stars. One more sneak peek at the Pokemon. Just seemed like a good way to do it. Now we're going here. What we need are some max revives. It doesn't look like I can actually buy them here. Where can I get those? Maybe another place. Okay, let's see what the town map says. Okay, seeing where the disturbances are. Okay, there's one right here in Hammerlock. Oh, well, there's 4 of them already. One on the Stow-on Slide. One at Sirchester. One at Bologna. And that's all of them so far. So let's go to Hammerlock. We can go there first. We need to go in here and see if we can find some max revives. Okay, so this guy's got some different kinds of things, but I don't need any of them. Okay, so looks like all we could do is, I guess, buy some hyper potions. Well, max potion. Well, how many max potions do I have really? That's what I need to check out, and how many ultra balls. So let's check that out now. Okay, I've got 38 max potions, so I don't need to buy more of those yet. And I've got 175 ultra balls. I guess we're getting some supplies. Let's get some max potions. Or better get some full restores. We can get 8 of them. So that's what we just did. And we can get 1 more Ultra Ball. Alright, so next we're going to the stadium. Alright. Wait a minute, Sonia's here. They got through the door? I can't use it right now. So let's talk to him. Alright, there is a Dynamax Pokemon running wild inside the stadium. Okay, I really gotta start bringing Cinderace to the front of the party. Oh, wow, we got a Dragon type, Haxorus. That's gonna be a rough one. And that's gonna take more than Pangoro. We need to switch to another Dragon type. Let's bring out Palkia. This is going to go a long way, I think, with Palkia, because he's a Dragon type. Okay, Haxor's using Wormwind. And there goes most of Palkia's health. Where are the other guys? Oh, crap. Let's use Earth Power. Looks like we're just one-on-one with a Dynamax Pokemon. He's using Outrage. We need a Pokemon with full health in order to Dynamax. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere. Alright, bring out Eternace. We'll let us attack first. Okay, so let's use Dynamax Cannon on Haxorus. But it looks like we can't Dynamax with this one. Okay, we just defeated Haxorus with that one move. Wow. That was a good idea. Okay, I got Raihan's rare lead card. Alright, maybe we could actually do something about that lift now. We still can't use the lift right now. That's what baffles me. It's like, when can we use it, is my question. But let's go back to the Pokemon Center, because we need to go there. Okay, resting the Pokemon. And after we heal these Pokemon, I'm bringing Cinderace to the front. Okay, time to do that. Pangoro, swap Pokemon, and swap it with Cinderace. That's going to help us a lot. Alright, let's check the town map again. Okay, now we're going to Slow on Slide. Stow on Slide. And, yeah, we're going to go to the next disturbance. Oh, yeah, up here's the gym. Okay, we're all here again. And here we go. With Cinderace in the front of my party this time. Let's see what Pokemon it is now. Oh, wow. We got a fighting type. Conkeldurr. And it's Dynamax like the others, so let's see what we could do here. We need a Dynamax in this one. Let's use Max Flare on Conkeldurr. And it looks like it's just me on that. My Pokemon on there is one-on-one again, like the last one. And Cinderace Dynamaxed. Haven't seen that in a while. Using Max Flare. Boom! We just took away most of Conkeldurr's health. Sorry, hiccup. He's using Max Rockfall. That took away almost half our health. And we were hit by Sandstorm. Let's use Max Flare again. And that should hopefully do it. Yep, we just defeated the Dynamax Pokemon. And boom. Alright, we just got Bay's leg rare league card. So we're gonna have to go back to the Pokemon state. Oh, sorry, Pokemon. Well, Pokemart. Pokemon Center, you know. It's a combination of both these days. So, let's get our Pokemon healed. Actually, I want to check to see if how they're doing. Oh wow, Cinderace is back to full health. So we actually don't need to go there. So, back to checking town map. We're going to Sirchester. Alright, and now we need to find the stadium, which I think I see it. Yep, it's right there. And right there. We found Gordy. Alright, time to battle the other Dynamax Pokemon. Let's see what one it is this time. Oh wow, that one looks cool. Gigalith. Okay, let's Dynamax and use Max Knuckle. And boom, Dynamaxing now. And Max Knuckle, here we go. Alright, we took a good chunk of its health. And it's using Max Rockfall. Ooh, that took most of our health. That was super effective. And it just picked up a sandstorm. This looks like Max Knuckle is the only one that's super effective. So we just used it again. And using Rock Slide just took our Cinderace out. So next up, we are bringing out Corviknight. Alright, let's use Brave Bird. Wait. No, wait, it's not very effective. None of the moves are except Steel Wing, which is super effective. Okay, we did a little bit of damage. That's good. Okay, he's using Stone Edge. That did not take away all Corviknight's health, though. So we are still in the battle. We just defeated Gigalith. You okay, sweetheart? Yeah. Okay. And we won the battle. Alright, we just got this guy's rare league card. Alright, so one stadium left with trouble. I do need to check the Pokemon again. Okay, yeah, we do need to heal the Pokemon. So we need to get to the Pokemon Center first. Question is, where is it? Here it is. Alright, healing them up now. Alright, we got them healed. Alright, there we go. Now to the town map. We got one more disturbance at the moment. Let's go to Balanlea. Honestly, there's still Pokemon I want to catch in the wild. That's low 50 Steelix. But I'll get that in good time. Okay, let's see where we're going. Oh, right there. I forgot how small this town was. This gym was a fairy gym. Let's see what's in there now. That's Dynamaxed and causing problems. So what exactly is going on here? Alright, looks like I just accepted a battle. This guy used to be a villain. And he sent out Mawile. He's got 4 Pokemon still. Let's see what level he's at. 61. Alright, let's use Pyro Ball. Feel like we'll need it. And boom! We just took out Mawile. Alright, sending out Gardevoir. And that is a Psychic type. Let's use Pyro Ball. Alright, we took out most of its health. Now he's using Future Sight. Okay, foresaw an attack does not mean it could actually avoid it. And he just used a full restore, didn't he? Yep, so let's use Flame Charge. And we will need another Pyro Ball. Oh man, Gardevoir avoided the attack. Is now using Psychic. Okay, let's try to land this Pyro Ball before Gardevoir takes me out. And boom! Gardevoir fainted. And Cinderace just grew to level 67. And Corviknight just grew to level 59. Sending out Rapidash. See how we're switching Pokemon to Colossal. Because that one knows the water move. It is a fire type, but it also knows a water move that has the ability to burn its opponent. Oh, it tricked me. I think a fairy type. Let's use Heat Crash. It's using Psycho Cut. And boom! Took away a lot of Rapidash's health. Let's try Flame Charge. Using Psycho Cut again. But, you know, Colossal is a fire and rock type. Let's try Scald. Which is that water move I was talking about. Alright, that did some damage. Let's try Incinerate now. Sticking with Psycho Cut. And Colossal's using Incinerate. We just defeated Rapidash. And Palkia just grew to level 77. Okay, sending out Hatterene. Let's switch with Pangoro. Alright, sending out Hatterene. I'm going to use Arm Thrust. Okay, that barely did anything. He's using Dazzling Gleam. And that just took out Pangoro. Let's try Corviknight. Okay, so looks like Steel Wing is super effective. So let's do that. Alright, now we're making, some progress. Using Mystical Fire. Took out a lot of Corviknight's health, not gonna lie. And now let's use Steel Wing again. This is the last Pokemon. And we just defeated Bede. And Eternus just grew to level 63. All right. I just got his rare league card. I just got Opal's rare league card too. You can read them talking, Okay, so we got a call from Sonia. Okay, we gotta go back to Hammerlock Stadium. I want to try here real quick, though. I'm trying to find where you could buy something. A Max Revive. Huh, still none. Well, I can get 3 more full restores. How many Ultra Balls could I get? Looks like 1. I can get 1 Pokeball. Alright, let's check the health of my Pokemon. Yeah, definitely gotta find the Pokemon Center. So just gotta find that. Oh, here we go. Alright. Are you still awake, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you might fall asleep.
No, I'm not tired.
Awesome.
All I heard is everything that you're talking about in your video. And how somebody got betrayed.
Yeah.
Who got betrayed? Sonia?
Sonia got betrayed by her assistant.
Oh, the assistant girl that works for Rose?
That works for Sonia. Rose is already defeated. Now I'm working on the new bad guy.
How many bad guys are in this freaking game?
2 brothers.
We have Rose, we have the assistant.
We got the 2 King brothers.
2 King brothers? Is that who you work on now?
Yeah. They keep Dynamaxing Pokemon, letting them loose in Pokemon stadiums.
Gave them all the wishing stones.
Yeah, Sony's assistant gave them all those.
Who's Sonia's assistant? The only one I know is Rose's assistant.
Yeah.
I know that Sonia had an assistant.
Oop, drop that. My bad. She ends up getting one.
And she literally just
She did.
She's probably so upset.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Yamper got us in there. And now we can go and battle again. Actually, it looks like in the same... oh, yeah, right there. We found their crew.
Sucks that people keep getting betrayed in a video game. Jeez.
Right? One that's supposed to be for kids.
Huh?
One that's supposed to be for kids.
It's not gonna play Sonya. Sonya's a sweet freaking person. Still gets freaking betrayed by her own assistant.
Yeah.
Well, Rose's assistant wasn't any better. But she's like, I don't know what the heck's going on here. I'm not agree to all this.
Oh, Rose's assistant became a gym leader.
Which Jim?
Fairy Gym.
Because the other chick. The old girl? I think the old lady was the very Jim at the time.
Yeah.
Was she retired?
Yep.
Was she causing havoc?
Nope.
That'd be surprising though.
It would be.
I was trying to look up who Sonya's assistant was. I couldn't get it up. It just said blonde haired lady.
Oh no, she had dark hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's wrong. That sucks. I thought we'd just have Leon be her assistant. Come on.
And we've got a battle with one of those King brothers. The older brother.
Why I feel like I can't wait to play this freaking game because there's so much storyline.
This is the after game stuff.
And there's so much more than the previous games. It looks like.
Yeah. And he has 4 Pokemon. So he's using Surfetch the first as always. Let's use Pyro Ball from Cinderace. And we took away most of its health. And he's using Swords Dance, which only affects his stats. Yeah, I'm not sure who yet. Hold on. Oh, somebody invited me to a channel. Yeah, I just defeated Surfetch.
Surfetch, I think it's a psychic type. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't really know.
Clarion version.
But either way, my Pokemon didn't receive any damage. And I was using Bisharp, a Steel type. So let's use Pyro Ball.
You know what?
Because Steel is weak against fire. But he's using Stone Edge. What?
I would train my Pokemon in the freaking wild area using those little Dynamax areas.
Yeah, that's what I did.
100% overpower the whole fucking game.
That's what I did. We just defeated Bisharp with Cinderace.
Pyro Ball.
Yep. And Colossal Groodle.